Hello, friends. How's your English today? Welcome back to Daily English Pod, where we learn English step by step. Today, we're going to talk about the topic, essential check-in phrases for receptionists, and we'll show you some simple ways to use them in real life. Hello. It is so great to see you. How are things going?
Hi. Things are wonderful, thank you. How about you? How's everything?
I am feeling great. I'm really excited for today's topic.
Oh, me too.
Hotel phrases are just so practical. I think we can help a lot of people who work in hotels or, even people who travel a lot.
Me too. I really can't wait to get started. I mean, learning these phrases is such a direct step to using English professionally and with confidence.
That is absolutely true. And before we jump right in, we do have a quick, friendly reminder for all of you listening.
Yes, please remember to like this lesson, subscribe to our channel, and of course share it with any friends who are also learning English.
Yeah, when you subscribe, you never miss a lesson. And we can just keep learning together.
Step by step.
Exactly. Sharing the knowledge is the best part. Okay, let's begin. We're going to talk about essential check-in phrases for receptionists.
And we're going to speak very slowly and very clearly today.
Yes, focusing on practical sentences you can use, well, immediately.
Let's do it.
First up, we need to practice the initial welcome. This greeting is the very first thing a guest hears, so it has to be friendly, clear, and professional.
Yeah, this initial greeting is so crucial. It immediately sets a positive tone for, the entire interaction.
The standard structure is actually pretty simple. You greet the guest using the correct time marker,
Right.
and then you state where they are. So the core phrase is, good morning, afternoon, evening, welcome to a hotel name.
Okay, so let's break that down a little.
Yeah, let's look at the time words first, because using the correct greeting is really important for politeness.
Totally.
We use good morning, typically from the start of the day until about 12:00 p.m. We call it 12:00 p.m. noon.
For example, if a guest arrives at, say, 9:45 a.m., you'd say good morning, and you want to enunciate that M sound clearly, morning.
Yes. Now, from 12:40 p.m. until approximately 5:00 p.m., we use good afternoon.
So if the guest arrives right after lunch, maybe at 1:30 p.m. or 3:00 p.m., you greet them with good afternoon. Notice that smooth R sound in afternoon.
And finally, after 5:04 p.m. and for the rest of the night, we use good evening.
Right. We use good evening when the day is finished and the evening has started. It's a very friendly, warm welcome for the nighttime.
This consistent use of the time marker just helps the guest feel immediately recognized and, welcomed.
It's a small thing that makes a big difference.
Okay, let's practice the full greeting slowly. We want you to listen carefully and repeat after me. Try to project your voice clearly.
And we'll use the Central Plaza as our example hotel name.
Perfect for the morning. Good morning. Welcome to the Central Plaza. Now, repeat after me slowly. Good morning. Welcome to the Central Plaza. Repeat one more time and make sure your voice is friendly. Good morning. Welcome to the Central Plaza.
Excellent job focusing on that friendly tone.
Now, let's practice the afternoon greeting. Remember, this is usually from about 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Central Plaza.
Okay, your turn.
Repeat. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Central Plaza.
Very good. Let's do it one last time, making sure that word afternoon sounds really clear.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Central Plaza.
And finally, the evening greeting, used after 5 p.m.
Good evening. Welcome to the Central Plaza.
Ready. Repeat.
Good evening. Welcome to the Central Plaza.
One more time, nice and clear.
Good evening. Welcome to the Central Plaza.
Okay, so once you've welcomed them, what's next?
The next important step is offering assistance. You need to ask the key question that officially starts the check-in process.
And we have two very useful phrases for this.
The first phrase is general, very polite, and it expresses this immediate readiness to help the guest. It is, how may I help you today? This phrase uses the polite modal verb may, which makes it sound very professional.
I'll model the friendly, welcoming tone for this one. Listen to how my voice rises just a little at the end. How may I help you today?
That's perfect. No, the second phrase is a bit more direct. It immediately checks the status of their booking.
This one saves time if you know they're probably there to check in.
Exactly. This direct phrase is, do you have a reservation?
Simple and to the point.
Let's practice repeating that second phrase. So repeat after me slowly. Do you have a reservation?
And again.
Repeat again, clearly. Do you have a reservation?
Let's try it one more time.
Do you have a reservation?
Okay, now let's put it all together. Let's hear a short dialogue example using both the greeting and the assistance question.
Sounds good. I'll be the guest, and you can be the friendly receptionist at the, let's say, the Grandview Hotel.
Okay, I'm ready.
Hello.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the Grandview Hotel. How may I help you today?
I am here to check in.
I see. Do you have a reservation?
See, that was a perfect opening exchange. Notice that smooth flow from the greeting right into the specific question.
It's a natural progression.
So we've successfully started the conversation. Now we need to collect the necessary documents and information.
And the focus here is on making polite requests. We use special verbs called modal verbs to make sure we sound really polite.
The two essential structures we use for this are can I please and could you.
They're a little different, but both of them share respect.
Let's start with asking for identification. That's usually the first document you need. So we use can I please see your passport ID.
The structure can I please is extremely common because it really softens the request.
Right. I mean, you must see the ID, but using please prevents the request from sounding like an order.
And it's important to put please right there just before the verb see. It sounds so much more gentle than if please was only at the end.
That's a great point. It's a crucial difference for sounding natural and professional. Let's practice this request slowly.
Focus on that placement of please.
Can I please see your ID?
Now your turn to repeat. Repeat twice.
Can I please see your ID?
And again, slowly, trying to sound gentle.
Can I please see your ID?
Very nice.
Now let's introduce the second polite structure, the one using the modal verb could.
We use could you when we ask the guest to do something for us, like confirming a detail.
Exactly. So the phrase is, could you confirm your name, please?
Could you often feels even more formal and respectful than can I. When you use could you, you're showing the guest maximum courtesy.
Which is ideal for formal customer service. Let's practice that sentence. Repeat after me. Could you confirm your name, please?
Now you. Repeat twice.
Could you confirm your name, please?
And one last time.
Could you confirm your name, please?
Very good. Remember, using these modal verbs keeps your interaction from sounding abrupt or demanding.
So now we move to checking the reservation status. These questions are about current facts, so we use the simple present tense. It's very direct and clear.
And we often check two specific things: the confirmation number and if the guest has stayed with the hotel before.
Right. The first phrase is key for finding the booking in the system. Do you have a confirmation number?
This is a direct yes/no question, but it helps the guest give you the exact information you need really quickly.
Let's repeat it slowly. Do you have a confirmation number?
Repeat again. Try to clearly pronounce all 4 syllables in confirmation.
Do you have a confirmation number?
Let's try one more time.
Do you have a confirmation number?
Okay, and the second status check is a bit more friendly.
Right, it's asking about their history with the hotel.
Right.
Is this your first time staying with us?
This question is a polite way to see if they know the hotel layout or might need some extra information. It uses the simple present tense to check a current fact.
Exactly. Let's practice this friendly status check. Repeat slowly. Is this your first time staying with us?
Your turn. Repeat twice and try to sound warm and welcoming.
Is this your first time staying with us?
Okay, now let's talk about how a guest might reply. They often use simple compound answers.
What's a compound answer?
It's just an answer that combines 2 pieces of information using words like and or but.
Oh, I see. Let's model a couple of scenarios.
Okay. Scenario 1. I'll ask you if you have a confirmation number. Do you have a confirmation number?
Yes, the confirmation number is B456, and I booked online last week.
See? You connected the number and the booking method with the word and. Simple and clear.
Okay, scenario 2. What if the guest has a problem? They might use but.
Do you have a confirmation number?
No, I do not have the number, but I made the reservation yesterday under my company name.
Perfect. As a receptionist, you need to be ready to understand these simple compound sentences.
And as a learner, you can practice using and or but to connect simple ideas.
We are making great progress.
We are. So once you have the guest's ID and their reservation details, you need a moment to work.
Right. You have to verify the information in your system.
Exactly. This is an administrative process, and you need a clear phrase to communicate this to the guest who's waiting.
It's so important to tell the guest what you're doing so they understand why they have to wait for a moment.
The key phrase here is professional and direct. Thank you. I just need to verify your details.
The verb verify is excellent professional vocabulary. We'll talk more about what it means in a second.
But first, let's practice the full sentence. Listen and repeat after me slowly. Thank you. I just need to verify your details.
Your turn. Repeat the full phrase, concentrating on the clear pronunciation of verify.
Thank you. I just need to verify your details.
Let's repeat that one more time. It's just extremely useful and professional.
Thank you. I just need to verify your details.
This phrase basically says, I'm working on your booking right now. Please just wait a minute.
Exactly. Next, before you finalize everything, a very common question is about the length of the guest's stay.
This makes sure the correct checkout date is in the system.
The standard phrase is, how many nights will you be staying?
This question uses the future tense, will be staying, to ask about an upcoming plan.
Let's repeat this key question. How many nights will you be staying?
Repeat twice and make sure your tone sounds helpful and friendly.
How many nights will you be staying?
Okay, now let's practice the typical answer a guest might use.
They often use the same future tense structure that you use to ask the question. I'll model the answer. I will be staying for 3 nights.
That's a perfectly clear answer. It tells us the exact duration, so you can confirm the checkout date.
Let's try a short exchange. You ask me the question.
How many nights will you be staying?
I will be staying for 5 nights. I am checking out next Tuesday morning.
Perfect. So once all the details are confirmed and the system is updated, the final step is what we can call the key handoff.
Right. You give the guest their key, provide the room number, and briefly explain where they need to go.
And precision and clarity here are absolutely vital, especially for a tired traveler.
The standard phrase is simple, factual, and direct. Here is your key card. Your room is 405 on the 4th floor.
We want to focus on a clear, factual relay of information.
Let's practice the first part, the key handoff. Repeat after me slowly. Here is your key card.
Repeat twice.
Here is your key card.
Now for the room location. Clarity with numbers is so important.
Listen to how I deliver the room number and floor clearly. I'll pause just a little between the numbers to make sure they're heard. Your room is 405 on the 4th floor.
That slight pause is a great tip. It really helps prevent confusion. Let's have you repeat that longer sentence with us.
Your room is 405 on the 4th floor.
Repeat slowly, keeping that precision.
Your room is 405 on the 4th floor.
And one last time.
Your room is 405 on the 4th floor.
Very effective. Remember, clarity when giving directions is the most important part of the handoff.
Absolutely. So we've used some excellent professional phrases. Now let's take a moment to really understand the simple meaning and usage of a few key words.
This will help you feel fully confident when you use them. This section gives you context and simple definitions to build your vocabulary.
Let's go back to nuance 1, the meaning of verify. We used this when we said, I just need to verify your details.
So what does it mean, simply?
In simple terms, to verify means to check if the information you have is 100% correct. It's a checking and confirming process.
Right. This usually means checking 2 things. You check the guest's physical document, like their idea, and you compare that with the information in the computer.
That is a perfect explanation. If they match, you have successfully verified the details. Here's a simple way to remember it.
Okay.
Simple definition. I check your document, and I check the computer. I confirm the name, and dates are the same. I verify.
That's easy to remember.
Here are 3 simple examples of verification you might perform. Example 1. I verify your name matches the booking.
Example 2. I verify the credit card is correct.
Example 3. I verify the checkout date is correct.
So when you say, I just need to verify, you're really just asking for a brief professional moment to confirm all these facts.
Exactly. Now let's move to nuance 2, the closing wish. This is a very common and polite way to finish a service interaction.
And the phrase is simple, positive, and professional. Enjoy your stay.
This phrase is a short way of saying, the administrative part is complete, and I hope you have a wonderful time here in our hotel.
It's so much warmer and more polite than just saying bye. It leaves the guest with a positive feeling.
Let's practice this phrase, focusing on a sincere, friendly tone. Enjoy your stay.
Your turn. Repeat twice, and maybe even smile as you say it.
Enjoy your stay.
Okay, now let's talk about how you can use this closing wish naturally.
Sure. Context 1. Handing the keys. Here is your key card. Enjoy your stay.
Context 2, after giving directions, the elevator's over there. Enjoy your stay.
Context 3. Responding to thank you. The guest says thank you very much. You respond, my pleasure. Enjoy your stay.
Let's practice a full closing dialogue. I'll hand you the keys and use the closing wish. Here are your keys. Enjoy your stay.
Thank you very much.
See how naturally that flows. Mastering that clothing wish really makes your English sound polished and professional.
It really does.
And now it is your turn. Active practice is the single best way to improve your English quickly.
We want you to practice speaking or writing using the new phrases we learned today.
First up, exercise 1, repeat after me.
I will read 3 complete professional sentences. I'll read them very slowly, and then I'll pause for you to repeat each sentence twice. Ready?
Okay, sentence 1. This is the polite request for identification.
Welcome to the Grand Hotel. May I see your ID, please?
Okay, repeat twice now.
Very good. Did you remember to use that polite tone for the request? Let's move to sentence 2. This phrase checks the duration of the stay. I need to verify the dates. How many nights will you be staying?
Your turn. Repeat twice.
Great job pronouncing the word verify and the full phrase, will you be staying?
Remember to pronounce the questions really clearly so the guest understands exactly what you need.
Okay, here is sentence number 3. This is the final key handoff and closing directions. Your room number is 405. The elevator is right around the corner. Enjoy your stay.
Okay, your turn to repeat twice.
Perfect. Practicing these complete sentences often helps build that muscle memory for speaking English fluently.
It really does. Now for exercise 2, a speaking or writing prompt.
For this exercise, we want you to activate the phrases in your memory. So imagine this scenario. A guest walks up to your desk. It is 3:30 p.m.
Okay, step 1. What is the full greeting and assistance question you would say first? Think about the time of day and how to offer help.
You can pause the audio now and speak or write down that first sentence.
Great. Now the guest has handed you their passport and reservation details.
Step 2. What are the next 2 sentences you would say? Remember the phrases we learned for confirming the document check and asking about the length of stay.
The first sentence should use the word verify.
And the second sentence should ask about nights.
Go ahead and pause the audio now and try to speak or write your 2 sentences.
Give it a good try. Focus on using please and thank you and the structures we practiced.
When you're ready, you can continue listening.
So, did you remember to use good afternoon? And did you remember to start your working phrase with thank you? Those little details made all the difference.
Okay, let's move on to some cultural tips.
We've covered the core structure of the check-in process. Now we'll share some cultural tips. These are natural ways that native English speakers behave that are helpful to know.
These little additions make your English interactions smooth and pleasant.
First is tip 1, the importance of small talk.
Small talk is that friendly, light conversation that's not really related to the main business. It's used to connect socially.
Right. In many English-speaking cultures, especially in customer service, the host often adds a small friendly question. It shows you care about the guest's experience.
It breaks up the administrative flow.
A perfect example is asking about their travel experience. The standard question is, how was your journey?
Or, if they came by plane or car, you might say, how was your trip?
Yeah, and this is purely a friendly convention. It shows politeness. The guest is expected to give a very brief answer like, it was fine, thank you.
They don't usually tell you a long story.
Let's practice this small talk question. Repeat slowly and try to sound interested. How was your journey?
Your turn. Repeat twice.
How was your journey?
You can also use a slightly different version, especially if the weather is bad.
Oh yeah, like, did you find us okay?
Let's repeat that one slowly.
Did you find us okay?
You can add these questions right after your initial greeting. It just adds a crucial human touch to the whole interaction.
It really does. Okay, tip 2, simple idiomatic closings.
Our final tip involves a very useful, simple idiomatic phrase used by native speakers to signal that a task is completed.
That phrase is all set.
This idiom is extremely common, especially in North America. It's a quick and friendly way to say, everything is finished and ready. You have everything you need.
Yes, it's very efficient. When you finish the paperwork and the keys are ready, you use this phrase.
It tells the guest clearly that the service is done and they can go to their room. It replaces a much longer explanation.
I can give an example. I finish the work and say, here are your documents and your key card. You are all set.
That sounds completely natural. Let's practice using all set. Repeat after me.
You are all set.
Your turn. Repeat twice, using a helpful tone.
You are all set.
It's a simple 2-word phrase that communicates completion, and it makes your English sound much more native.
For sure. Mastering these small cultural tips, combined with the core phrases, will make your interactions so much more successful.
We've covered so much today.
We have, from greetings to polite requests with can and could, to phrases like verify and that essential closing, all set.
That was a lot of great information.
Well, thank you so much for joining this discussion on essential English phrases for hotel receptionists.
We really hope this step-by-step guide helps you feel much more confident when you stand at that front desk.
We focused on speaking slowly and clearly so you can easily understand, practice, and use every single phrase we covered.
Absolutely. And we encourage you all to leave a comment, maybe share your experience checking into a hotel, or tell us the hardest part of speaking English professionally.
We love reading your comments and knowing what you're all practicing.
And remember, consistency is key to learning any language. Daily English listening and speaking practice are the only way to improve.
Even just 10 minutes of repeating these sentences every day will greatly help your fluency and your confidence.
It really will.
We will be back soon with more lessons to continue learning English step by step.
We look forward to seeing you back here very soon for more language practice.
And please don't forget to like this lesson, subscribe to the channel, and share it if you found these phrases useful. Every share helps us reach more learners like you.
It really does.
Goodbye, everyone. Keep practicing and stay motivated.
Goodbye. We wish you all the best in your English studies.